Hello, my lovely wolf pack, and welcome back to the Lone Wolf Show, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started, but before we do, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Join the pack today. Okay, guys, so I do apologize that I have been out for the past couple of days. I had some more tech issues that I'm trying to figure out. And yeah, I didn't want to bring you guys a new show until I was sure I had some of this stuff figured out. Mostly audio issues that I was trying to figure out, but and I missed coming to you guys on Friday just because me and the boys were working pretty hard on trying to get that group video out to you guys. So I do apologize that I've been gone. I have still been doing work with the channel. I have not left you guys. I just lots of tech issues, lots of figuring this out. Creating a YouTube channel is not as easy as I thought it was going to be, but here we are, we're back with you guys, so let's go ahead and just jump right into the news, because we have a lot to get to today that we've missed the past couple days. So the big news on Friday, as former FBI Director James Comey seems to have posted a threat or a call to action to assassinate Donald Trump after posting on X 8647. Now, we have the post here for you guys to see right there, where it seems that Comey, what did he say? It says cool shell formation on my beach walk. Like first of all, I want to point out, like, it's kind of weird that that he's trying to claim that was just there in front of his house or something. Like, okay, dude, no, we know that you put it there yourself. Like, just saying. Then we also have this response from Comey that we'll put up here on the screen, and I'll read it for you guys. This is basically him responding, because he's since deleted the post, so, and then posted this. So I'll go ahead and read that for you. I posted earlier a picture of some shells I saw today on a beach walk, which I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. Yeah. I love how all the leftists and Democrats are, like, running cover on this so far. I believe he has been since investigated. The Secret Service, I wish I had the video, but I was not able to find it. There is a video somewhere on the internet, though, of James Comey was taken in by the Secret Service for questioning. There is an investigation going on, I suppose, so I don't know if that's ongoing or what the hell's going on. This was the big news on Friday, so I unfortunately gave it too many days to kind of stew. So, but I do want to take a look at this, the news here on this, and see if there is any more information on this story. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see if I can pull it up. There we go. From the Post Millennial. Breaking: James Comey pleads ignorance, deletes post threatening Trump, DHS and Secret Service investigating. Let's scroll down. FBI Director Kash Patel confirmed Friday that the Bureau is in contact with the Secret Service over a now deleted social media post from former FBI Director James Comey that suggests violence against President Donald Trump. Kristi Noem also posted that the Department of Homeland Security would investigate the post. And this is a quote here, I believe. We are aware of the recent tweet from former FBI Director James Comey directed at President Trump, Patel wrote on X. We are in communication with the Secret Service and Director Curran. Primary jurisdiction is with the Secret Service on these matters, and we, the FBI, will provide any necessary support. And they just got a couple of the tweets here. I believe this one is from Christy Noam. Disgraced former FBI Director James Comey called for the assassination of President Donald Trump. DHS and Secret Service is investigating this threat and will respond appropriately. Noam posted on X. The post in question showed seashells arranged on a beach to read 8647, a combination widely interpreted online as a coded message to get rid of, quote unquote, Trump, who is the 47th president of the United States. The number 86 is slang for eliminating or discarding something and has sometimes been linked to violent intent. Sometimes been. Okay, I got a little something that we're going to show you guys after we read this that'll argue with that. Comey has since apologized and removed the image, writing, and we already read what he wrote. We already read that post. The image drew swift criticism from Republican lawmakers and Trump allies who saw it as a veiled threat, which, no shit, dude. Like, I definitely seen it as a veiled threat. Veiled is using the kind of a light way to say it. I think it was a blatant threat, in my opinion, especially since a lot of other leftists went online to throw up 8647 on there. Like, dude, like, and I don't want you guys to forget here when we're thinking about this. This is because he's pleading ignorance right now, and I think it's completely asinine because we're talking about a former director of the FBI. Like, he didn't know what 86 meant, dude. Don't play these games with the American people. We're not stupid, dude. We're not fucking stupid. Everybody knows what this means, and it also is alarming to me that, like, a former FBI director would say anything like this, because we're seeing a huge push from leftists, like all the attacks on the Tesla dealerships, which I consider to be terrorist attacks, domestic terrorism, and then you see, like, all the lawmakers, the Congress people that went to that ICE detention facility. We'll probably talk about that later today, but it seems like there's a huge push on the left to have some sort of, and I'll say it, guys, civil war. Like, because for real, like, it really seems like they're trying to start either a political kind of a coup, or you've seen all the judicial coups that seem to be happening, and then this race baiting, like they're trying to start some sort of weird race war. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but what they're doing is, like, pushing this divisiveness. Like, they want something, like, crazy to happen. And I for one am totally not down for any of that shit. I think that any complaints that you have with the government needs to be taken upon legally, and if you want to protest, I'm totally fine with protests. You have the First Amendment right to protest, but you can't be setting shit on fire, blowing shit up, like shooting private property. Like we can't go down this road, guys. Really, like, the violence has to stop. And that's why I'm saying things like this story here is just absolutely asinine, that a former FBI director would post something like this and then go, "Oh, no, dude, that's not what I meant." Like, get the fuck out of here. Because a lot of them were saying, "Oh, no, it's actually a call to impeach Donald Trump," which, good luck, my guy. Like, he hasn't done anything illegal to be impeached. And we don't have the Russia fucking collusion hoax to help you guys out this time. This time, the FBI is being ran by Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Dan Bongino, and they ain't on that shit. Although I would like to see some arrests be happening when it comes to the Russian collusion hoax, and how the FBI, definitely, for sure, now we're finding out, had something to do with that, with lying to the American people. But anyway, I'll read on this article here. The image drew swift criticism. I already read that. Donald Trump Jr. wrote on X, just James Comey casually calling for my dad to be murdered. This is who the Democratic media worships. Demented. Yeah, I agree with you there, Junior. Let's see. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Taylor Bodowich. Bodowich, I can't pronounce names, added, while President Trump is currently on an international trip to the Middle East, the former FBI director puts out what can clearly be interpreted as a hit on the sitting president of the United States, a message etched in the sand, literally. This is deeply concerning to all of us and is being taken seriously. Senator Josh Hawley, a Republican from Missouri, also weighed in because 2 assassination attempts were apparently not enough for these people, sharing a screenshot of Comey's post. Comey's photo was captioned as a shell formation, but given his past clashes with Trump, including his dismissal as FBI director in 2017, the post quickly went viral. So that's what we got from the news. It doesn't seem like anything is really coming of this. Like I said, he was brought in to Washington. The Secret Service came to his house and came and scooped him up for questioning. It didn't seem like he was like actually put in cuffs. There was no like perp walk or anything like that. It seems they just showed up at his house and he was escorted to the Secret Service headquarters or wherever the hell that is for questioning, and then was released, I believe. And yeah, doesn't seem to be much more on this story, but it was breaking news, so we were here to bring it to you guys. I wish I could have got to it on Friday, but there was a lot going on here at the Wolfpack. We were scrambling trying to get a group show out for you guys, so it kind of turned into that. I wasn't able to do a video for you guys, a Lone Wolf video for you guys Friday, but we're doing it now. We do have this video here because obviously you've seen that Donald Trump kind of responded, but here's we're gonna take a look at this video, which is kind of a response. It was Trump on Fox, I believe. He was doing an interview where he's responding to this, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see what the president's response was. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the president had to say about this. If I can get it to play. Here we go.
I know exactly what that meant. A child knows what that meant. If you're the FBI director and you don't know what that meant assassination. And it says it loud and clear. Now, he wasn't very competent, but he was competent enough to know what that meant. And he did it for a reason, and he was hit so hard. Because people like me, and they like what's happening with our country. Our country's become respected again, and all this. And he's calling for...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, he was a completely worthless FBI director, so we'll just throw that out there.
The assassination of the president.
Obviously, he apologized and said he doesn't.
Well, he apologized
for violence, but
look, he's a very bad.
What do you want to see happen? What do you want to see happen?
I don't want to take a position on it because that's going to be up to Pam and all of the great people. But I will say this: I think it's a terrible thing, and when you add his history to that,
yeah,
if he had a clean history, he doesn't. He's a dirty cop. He's a dirty cop.
Dirty cop.
And if he had a clean history, I could understand if there was a leniency, but I'm going to let them make that decision.
Yeah. So there we go. That's what President Trump had to say. So yeah, that's kind of what he had to say. And like I said, unfortunately, there's not really too much more on this story. Not that I've been able to find, but I don't know, kind of let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I've been seeing this 8647 a lot. I've even seen it on a lot of, like, if you go and look at some of these anti-Trump protests, so there's videos of people that are holding up signs that say 8647, and I don't know. And we have a lot of active threats against the president, all over online, whether it be on TikTok or on X. And I hope that the FBI and the Secret Service are taking all of these seriously. Like, listen, it kind of harkens back to you guys. I don't know if you guys, let me know in the comments if you guys heard that story of a guy that apparently threatened Joe Biden online, and the I don't know if it was the Secret Service or the FBI. I want to say it was the Secret Service came to his house and shot and killed the guy. He was like an obese, like disabled dude, like old, really old guy, like had to have been like 70, 80-year-old dude who was clearly no threat to anybody. The man couldn't even walk. He like walked with a cane or a walker or something, and they shot that guy dead. So it kind of just brings me back to those times. Like, they took it that seriously when it was Joe Biden, but when it's Donald Trump, it's like, like, and I think that we need to be taking these threats online seriously, because I don't know, man. It really, some dangerous vibes in the air lately here in America. That's just my opinion. I just let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I never get any comments from you guys watching. I really want to hear what other people say, even if you don't agree. I'd like to just kind of get my feelers out there and see what my listeners are thinking, you know? Because y'all know what I think. I sit here and bitch about it on the internet all day. But yeah, let us know what you guys think down in the comments about this 8647 thing. Could this be actually linked to anything violent, or is it just like a call to impeach Trump? Like, what do you, I don't know. I do have this one last thing here before I let you guys go on this that I wanted to read. I actually looked up, this is from Wikipedia, so obviously don't take that too much to heart, but I did look up like the definition. According to, I'll bring that up on screen. And let's see, it says, according to Cassell's Dictionary of Slang, to 86 also means to kill, to murder, to execute judicially, likely referring to the size of a standard grave being 2.5 feet wide by 8 feet long and 6 feet deep. Other slang dictionaries confirm this definition. So yeah, that's what I always thought it meant. I had I watched a lot of like gangster movies and like mafia, like Godfella or Goodfellas and The Godfather, stuff like that. And I always assumed it meant like 8 miles out, 6 feet deep. That's like the term that I understood that it meant. And and yeah, maybe I got that from watching too many movies, but it is interesting because it is a former director of the FBI. There's no fucking way that he didn't know exactly what he was saying in this, but I digress. Let us know what you guys think. We're gonna have to go ahead and let you go there. We had a lot more news to get to you today, so stay tuned for our next segment, and we will see you all there. Oh yeah, and don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel at Wolfpack Media 92, and follow us on X, Facebook, wherever, all over the internet. But we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.